Oh, headset helps. My movie recommendation for tonight, my Friday night movie recommendation, there we go, is The Wolfman from 1941. Now, historical context. Aside from what a great film this is in the genre, I'm taking you back into history to that moment within days. Okay, so on December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor gets hit by the Japanese and the U.S. enters into World War II. This movie is released 2 days later. So you have a movie about a man becoming a monster, and then also with people being thrown with a man that has become a monster into them. They can't believe the situation. Here's this horrific thing in front of them coming to kill them. Okay, I'm not saying that werewolves are Nazis, but this is a theme that will come up later in future films. I recommend this movie for a number of reasons, but number one, it is basically the yardstick by that old werewolf movies are measured. It's also the one where a majority of the tropes for werewolf movies were born. It has some wonderful actors in it. We're talking, oh my God, Claude Rains. I am such a huge Claude Rains fan. Of course, we've got some other actors and actresses in there. Bela Lugosi is in it. And he's not the werewolf. We also have, let's see, we got Warren Williams, Ralph Bellamy, Patrick Knowles, Maria Ospinskaya. Oh man, this woman just goes to show you what a middle-aged woman with a strong Russian accent that she had her entire life and never bothered to hide can do so well in the movies. She's wonderful in this film. And versions of her, that deep Russian voice, becomes a trope forever after inside not just werewolf movies, but in any horror movie. Oh, and of course, Lon Chaney Jr. Something I want to mention here. Okay. The whole thing with silver bullets killing werewolves, that is a movie thing. And basically, it comes from the Lone Ranger. They figured, silver bullets. And they went with the whole thing that silver is a purity metal. It supposedly, in historical context, wards off evil. And so that's heavily used in this film as well. Other things like pentagrams inside palms. This is how you can tell this is a one-take situation. Alarms and things go off. So the film came out in 1941. It had pretty good reviews at the time. The music's absolutely wonderful in it. People were kind of enthralled by the special effects. Werewolf movies have since, people want to see that metamorphosis of a human losing control and becoming a beast. Now, it's really easy to draw a parallel between, oh my God, hair sprouting on my body in unusual places where it never was there before, and tying it all in with a loss of control and inhibitions with puberty. But I never really saw that as a kid. I just was enthralled by the idea of a guy changing and becoming a beast and not knowing or being in control of himself and not being aware of the monster that he was. Werewolf movies after this really play on that interface and on all the other tropes I've just mentioned. So if you're going to really enjoy werewolf movies, start with this one. This one really kicked it out of the park at the very beginning. Watch it first, and then you'll totally get everything else that comes afterwards and how everyone's always homaging back to this one. So if you haven't seen it yet, tonight's feature, The Wolf Man, is the one that you should watch.